I think it's a very important part of a marriage. It can divide weaker couples. My personal belief is one person should pretty much handle the money, and the other person could check in and make sure, not hiding anything and being deceptive. But yeah, that's my philosophy.
Should that person be the man?
In this relationship, it will be. So we'll see what happens.
So, my opinion on this is a lot of people can handle money themselves. However, it is best to have one person handle it. But I would say there's two reasons that couples fight. One is finance and one is sex. Get rid of those two obstacles and make sure everything makes sense, and then there's no fighting.
I would say 3 when it's their period.
Sometimes, maybe.
Which happens to be today.
Okay, world, thanks, Johnny.
So what do you have to say about about PMSing?
It happens. Get over it, world. Like, women bleed. It's a thing. Like, get over it.
Would you
It
say your mood
happens.
changes? Is that accurate?
Most women, yes. Some women, no. Some women experience a really rough time during those times, and then some people not so much. However, it just makes you feel like shit. So that's why you get moody, because you feel like shit. You act like shit.
Well, she says some women experience a rough time during that time. I can assure you that every man experiences a rough time during that time. No pussy, oftentimes no head, because it's just straight, I'm bloated. I mean, do I really need to hear that you're bloated today? It's just, I don't know.
We spoke about love and marriage and two people on the same level. That's what that is. Two people on the same level.
So you're not. So what you're saying is that you're not for like period sex. Like you wouldn't.
Definitely not, but I could still date her mouth during that time. I mean, that don't have to stop.
Again, feel like shit, act like shit. That's why.
I guess all I would say to that is if I'm going to get cut off, then there's no point for me to be nice for the next 4 or 5 days because you're already setting the tone.
Obviously, but you should be like my partner and be like, oh, I'm sorry you're not feeling good.
And I would, but good attitudes should be rewarded. You do not reward bad attitudes or bad behavior in life.
I don't have a bad attitude
So,
all the time.
if I'm being nice and I'm being sweet and I'm being affectionate, even if it's during those 4 or 5 days, I should get a reward. That's all I'm saying.
And then what do I get? Feel like shit, blood everywhere, and pleasing my man. Sorry, Sandra.
So what you're saying is that like
Let me
males.
say this real quick, Vince. Last time I checked, she said she liked how the buttermilk tasted, so that's her reward.
And buttermilk is referring to.
Pimp juice.
Yeah, my pimp juice.
So what you're inferring though is that males value sex as a reward.
Yes.
So males.
I believe in affection and treating your woman properly, taking them out on dates and opening doors and all that stuff. But what is frustrating is if I'm going to be a gentleman and I'm going to take care of you and I'm going to make you feel secure, I shouldn't go through a drought. Okay? Let's just keep it real.
I really kind of don't have a comment on that.
Because she knows I'm right.
But what you're saying is though, so you're saying that men enjoy or want or need sex more than females.
Typically speaking, yes, but there's exceptions to every rule.
Women love affection. So almost sometimes instead of sex, women would prefer affection. So if the guy gives affection, then they get sex type of deal. Should work both ways.
A smart woman would understand that if she gives the sex, she can get the affection after the sex.
Why
Cuddle
could the
time.
affection come first?
Well, it could happen that way. But at a very minimal example, give the sex, get the cuddle time after the sex, everybody wins.
What would you want first?
See, like I said, she acts differently during that time.